Oh, shoot.
What's the word, chicken bird?
What it do? What it do, man? Not much, man. Juneteenth was yesterday, so you know I had to come through with a.
Not Juneteenth was yesterday, so I wanted to be a nigga.
Man, I was so close to picking up Southern Comfort, bro. So close, but the drink of the week is from one of them commercials they be playing during the playoffs. The one with Tiana Taylor, and she's sitting there, and the little lawnmower dude pull up the Henny Rita. So we finna see what that do.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I didn't bring the what's the name?
Shot though. Start the shit off. We gonna start this shit off, right? What's up? What you gonna do? Shot of Hennessy?
No, I forgot to wash out the what's the name? The little measuring thing. We about to do it this way.
God damn. Was that just 3 shots before?
No, it was 2.5.
Oh. We gonna start this shit off right. I just wanted to try this shit because I wanted to see what it was hitting for.
All right, yeah, let me get this together real quick, and then I'll pull mine up.
Zulu, be quiet.
I ain't had a shot of Hennessy in a minute, so let's do it for the ancestors, man. You know
That's crazy. I had a shot of Hennessy. I think I had like 2 shots of Hennessy in my life. No cap. What we cheers
was
to,
they on the
man?
pod, man?
Yep, probably.
I don't know, man. It's been a good week. I got
Zulu.
I got the contract, you know what I'm saying, and I looked over it, you know what I'm saying. I got some questions, but outside of that, like, it's a pretty solid deal, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
You want to let them know now? I printed them out. I was supposed to bring them, but I left them at the crib.
So yeah, it's a you know, we working on some things with a lit networking for some running time on the pod. Contract wise, we be doing, you know, that with ads and stuff. Have you checked out? Well, I ain't seen you the link, so it's seen link channel active already. So you know, good deal.
Oh no, I haven't seen it. I tried to search for it, but I could only find like information on the dude.
Yeah. So yeah. That's that. You know, we just working. But you know, I prefer, you know, we wait, see. You know what I mean? What we gonna do with it before we, you know, do too much. You know, because you know we want to make sure it's all right. We can do that and see. You know, we gonna get that.
Yeah, man. Opportunities come when you prepared.
That's what it is, man.
Or when you keep
that's
going.
what we cheers to opportunities, man.
That smells so strong.
Oh. Oh. Wow. That's different. That's tough.
Is that a different kind?
Yeah.
I never seen a little pink bottom or whatever that is before. Oh.
Yeah. So I tried that. Just wanted to see. And what's this?
Henny Rita
Henny Rita.
from the Tiana Taylor commercial. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Tiana, she not quite in the list, but like you got like a top like celebrity crushes from like younger or now.
Celebrity crushes. So Like from what period you talking about?
Just like any time, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, like ever since I was younger, like Tracy Ellis Ross been like high up there. You know what I'm saying? I got
Celebrity crushes.
Janelle Monáe up there for me.
Shinsia.
Who is that?
Shinsia. Shin Ying. The big Shin Ying. You don't know who Shinsia is? The Jamaican chick, light skin.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, that's a sipper right there. I like that. Man, look up Shinsia, man.
How the hell you spell that?
Shit, SHEN.
Her.
Yeah, Shin Ying, the big Shinsia. The big boss. You know who Shin Ying is, man?
No, I never heard of her before. It's my first time coming across that young lady.
Shinsia?
But she is a looker,
Boy,
though.
listen. Jamaican chick, like full Jamaican. I like that. Like, yeah, she be talking that shit too. But she rap. Yeah, no, her, maybe, yeah, Big Shin Ying, just don't be crushing on bitches like that. That's not my thing. But so like Shin Ying, I see her. Or if let me see. Let me think. I gotta have more than one, right? Like it's not possible. I'm not saying it like I was not saying it like, oh, I'm just so different. It's just maybe I just can't remember them bitches right now. But like, yeah, like when it's like, oh, boom, like, oh, Regina J.
I don't know who that is either.
Okay.
Like a regular Regina.
INNA.
J.
J-A-Y. Regina J.
Yammed up.
That's a big body Benz right now.
Caked up and dripped out. You know what I'm saying? I see you.
So like Regina J or Seeing or I'm trying to get y'all three. It's just very hard for me because I just don't really. It's not like, oh, I don't think girls is attractive or nothing like that. It's more so like just like, I mean, I'm grown. Like I don't really just be like, ooh, I got a crush on her. So I'm trying to think of like, boom, even when I was young, I didn't really have a crush on bitches.
So you saying you got like a love?
I'm gonna go last one. I'm gonna just say Young Miami, cause niggas know me to do the most for Young Miami. So I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I remember when you didn't know what she looked like. He was like, "That's her."
that's her. Nah, that's not Young Miami. I thought that. That's not the. That's the bitch y'all be talking crazy to. Her. Y'all.
That nigga was like, "That's her." We was on the pod, and he was like, we was talking about her, and he was like, "Man, I ain't never seen her before." He was like, "Oh,
Bro, I'm looking at that bitch like whatever she said, she correct, gang. I don't know what y'all be seeing. That is a beautiful woman.
I agree. I second that."
And I don't like BBL bitches like that. And I ain't saying it like they wrong or nothing. I'm saying just shit. She just happened to be. I'm saying I'm just saying what I seen. I don't know what she used to look like. Don't try to hit me with none of y'all parentheticals.
Oh, like they be doing.
Yeah. And it's like I don't, nigga.
I can't believe this is SZA now. Money just make you so much.
I'm like, bro, when I seen her, she was that thing. When I seen her, smoke show. I'm gonna keep it a big smoke show. When I seen her. I don't know what she looked like when you got on. I don't know. I seen a nigga on the interview on Revolt, nigga, 4K.
Yeah. I only gave two. I'll give two more. I'll probably go Lady London and 3D Naughty. You heard of her before?
I don't know.
Rapper chick.
Lady London.
Rap chick from New York. You know what I'm saying?
What's she been on?
She rap. She on tour with Coco Jones now.
Hmm.
Rapper chick from New Orleans.
You just had me one.
She go hard. She probably she be writing for a lot of people.
Nah, I ain't never seen or heard of either one of them. While we looking at that, I don't know why you looking at me, but since you are, we are live. Like that crescendo I did at the end. That shit was called. Yeah, you fucking with it. What up with it, man? This is the Podcast episode 145. What?
Yep.
Okay. 145. And we are back. I am the Red Code.
It's your boy Dubz 817. While you tuned in, see it in the corner right there. Open that description, click that Temu link, get your $100 coupon bundle, and go ahead and leave a comment down there, and we'll leave it at the top of the screen right there for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been leaving comments and stuff, man. We need y'all to step it up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button too, man. It's right there.
Man, we growing. More and more subscribers every day. We getting there, so we're going to keep it pumping, man. Pause. And we want y'all to do the same. Also, check us out on our other platforms, Instagram, Rick Code, Twitter, Rick Code, my TikTok, Rick Code, and the Facebook page, The Rick Code. Check me out on YouTube, The Rick Code as well. Same for Dubz.
All our channels, all our pages in the description. You can click the link and take you straight to our page. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
follow your boys.
Oh, man. What up, man? We back, though, man. Like I'm saying, man, day after Juneteenth. What you do for Juneteenth?
Work.
I did not.
I mean, we shouldn't have been at work because I was sitting there and I'm like, I ain't getting no emails. Nigga, all the banks closed. I'm just sitting
That's
there.
what I was just finna say, bro. Bank-wise, especially if you working in the finance, because I didn't know you worked in finance. I don't know why I thought you still worked in guns. But, yeah, no, shit. The banks, they got to close from the federal observation standpoint. So, it's majority of it. Most of the banks I know closing this shit just because the other banks closing this shit. When the big banks close, the little banks, what they doing business with? You know what I mean? The money go.
Yeah.
You feel me? So Chase closed. Everybody that's got correspondence with Chase from a car dealership standpoint, et cetera, they ain't getting no calls in. Anybody that answer the phone. Yeah. You can't call no deals in on. You feel me? Like, so it's like that. So I don't be seeing how most niggas be trying to operate. Cause like I said, if you're on a bank, now I could get you trying to get, like, let's say you work at a dealership, I could get you trying to get like customers locked in on something, and then you just take it down the info, and then it's like next day I'm gonna find it, like, but yeah, that Thursday you can't do shit. Ain't no calls going through. You can't call Santander, you can't call Chase, you can't call Ally, you can't call fucking America, none of them. You got to call some mom and pop bank if you trying to get something done. Or it's nothing.
Yeah. I don't know why. Well, they alternate our shit. Like, every other year, like, we swap Juneteenth out with, like, some other holiday. Mm-hmm. So either we have that one off for this one. And this year.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I know a lot of people, they observe in a different way, but I'm saying the way they just set it up from the Fed standpoint, with the banks buying in. So like you said, I'm saying, it's the banks. When the bank when you can't call the bank,
yeah,
Most of the shit y'all doing, y'all just doing it just to
on
do
a Thursday. That's ugly though. Like,
right.
That's the most random day
right.
off.
It's a Thursday. Next year it's on Friday though, so it's better.
Yeah. I will get that off too. So that'll be a fire ass weekend right there.
Juneteenth weekend that feel. Turn it up. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it's the banks, man.
Yeah, I heard it be kind of lit in Galveston because that's where where the news came through at. So like I heard they be like,
yeah, we in the state where that sponsored the Juneteenth celebration, so take shit.
Heard that boy Trump. I don't like niggas being off like that for Juneteenth.
Of course not. Who gives a fuck what Trump like? He ain't gonna be able to strike down a holiday like that.
It ain't nothing you can do, bro. Like, you already tried to do the DEI stuff, and that really did kind of work, but it kind of didn't, because for the some companies still like, shit, nigga, we locked in.
Mm-hmm. But
you're not supposed to mess up our bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this shit
who's spending with us.
A lot of this shit be particular based on like niggas be acting like it's Trump or something. Like, nah, you can't make them companies do that shit. They choosing to do that shit. They want to do that shit. They was happy they could do that shit.
Like when they was like, we gonna make everybody work from home or come back from working from home into the office. Some companies was like, hey man, y'all niggas can come in for one day at least, like, but stay y'all ass at home. Cause like my company, like they remodeled the whole thing, so they couldn't even have everybody come in if they wanted to. Cause while everybody was at the crib, they had contractors and stuff coming in. Like, nigga, our areas look different. I was on the second floor, now I'm at the bottom. Like,
that's how our shit did too.
They done leased out like the top. I think the top floor like leased out. Like, you not finna mess up our bread, nigga. Like, these niggas can do this shit from the crib.
Yeah, as long as the productivity not down. That shit really only hurt the employee anyway, because from a business standpoint, it's better operational costs, et cetera, et cetera. I set up, I pay for a bunch of that shit. Then the second part, being the only person that's detrimental to is, like I said, the employee, because the only thing I ain't like about that work from home, you can't really use, like, let's say you like a people person. You can't really just, like, use that, like, because you only see niggas on Zoom calls. And
yeah.
You feel me? Like, versus, like, you used to be in the office.
You run into
the boss, tell him a few jokes. Where you work at? I'm in bankruptcy. Boom. That thing, you getting calls. You in meetings you weren't in before. And then that thing, like, oh, yeah, you feel me? Like, I done did that shit. Like, but when you
can't rub shoulders. You can't. You can't even have your elevator speech ready because nigga, you at the crib.
So when you work from home, you gonna be wherever you at for the most part.
And the nigga gonna email you instead of calling you.
Right, they gonna email you. Ain't no calls, and no FaceTime. So you don't even know half the people emailing you, especially if you coming into like a new company. Like me, I came into a new company. They had went work from home, like straight up, because we was hybrid, and they went straight up work from home. Like, straight up work from home for, like, a year or some change. So, nigga, I only know whoever I came in the office and met that one time.
Yeah.
Everybody else is a stranger.
And I started my job before the pandemic.
We just came back in the office in January. So, it's like, I only just started learning people's names for real. Because, like, bro, I never was, I only seen these people. Boom, I started in June. In 1 month, boom, June, whatever month, year that was. By October or November, they was talking about work from home exclusive. So after that, it was boom, work from home for like a year and a half. So I was there for like 6 months. And then remember, that's hybrid, so you ain't even in the office but 2 times, so you're not even meeting same department, boom. And after that, nigga, it was nothing for 2 years damn near. Then you back in the office, like, nigga, I don't know these people. A lot of people even work. Like, some of the people that was working there when I first, they didn't retired, nigga. They didn't fucking, you see what I'm saying? Like, like, I don't know none of these niggas, new people. They got, it's, nigga, it look crazy. But, let's see. I want them to see what's up with that overtime. That shit, though. But what we talking about today, man?
We got a game 7.
Bro, we do.
I didn't think it would happen, but the Pacers pulled it off, even with Halliburton. They with the calf injury. OKC at home though, man. I don't know. Like this is one of the harder game sevens for me to pick, like in a long time. Because most of the time you already
Okay,
kind of
see at home. I'm gonna give it to OKC only because they're at home. But remember, I told y'all what the Pacers was gonna do. I tried to tell y'all, listen, maybe I should get into that parlay shit, bro. Cause I was right about the Knicks, all of it. I was like, bro, maybe I should start parlaying. Cause I'm too good at this shit. I was telling them like, nah, it ain't gonna go like that. Like y'all ain't seen it all the way through. Like, I told them niggas, any of them games where it's close, bro, places got it. They better than them at being in clutch time. Chris Alexander, he good for a span of a game. He not as good as he need to be in them pressure moments when you see what I'm saying? Like when it's time, like man, it was at one point like boom, as we down 11, and you get about a Kobe and it's like boom, we down by 3 now. Now Derek Fisher just gotta make 1. Like Gilchrist ain't giving them that. You see what I'm saying? He ain't giving them that lift where I could just go 10, 15 straight on a nigga if need be. Until we back in. All y'all gotta do is stop these.
Clear out.
Right. All y'all gotta do is stop these niggas
I
on
got
the other
this.
end. I'll get us back in the game. I swear to God. Just give me the ball, top of the key, T-Mac style. You give me 5 minutes, I'll get us back in the game, coach. After that, take me out, let me get a little rest, then we're gonna finish it off strong. Pause. But like I said, I'm only doing that because OKC got a particular type of fan base. It's a small town arena.
Mm-hmm.
They very big on like that team. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be crazy.
That's their only sports team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's gonna be like it's gonna be the craziest it's ever been in the history of OKC that we know it.
Yeah, because when they played the Heat, like that shit was over in 5, right?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Well, even there, it's never gotten to this type of dramatic climax. Bro, it's game 7. It's no matter what, it's do or die. Don't nothing matter no more. Y'all got it's 0-0 now.
Yeah, they don't sit down until they make the first bucket. So
like they locked in and it's 0-0 now. Nothing no longer matters. All the shit, boom, it don't matter what Gilchrist did. It don't matter what Halliburton did. Not no more. It's all over. This is the reset. This is for the money. We did it. Y'all pushed it to a game 7. Boom, cool. This is for the money. This is no nuts, no glory. This ain't, you feel me? Like it's over with after this. No matter what. So they finna be in that bitch turned to the max.
I want to go.
Because this ain't never been. Yeah, bro. I might. That's what I was just thinking about, bro. Just getting a little room or something just for the festivities, just in case they win. Because that parade gonna be nasty. Right. I was thinking about it like, yeah, grab a little room or something. Because, that parade. But when it's gonna be? The game, I mean.
The game is on Sunday. So they parade might be
this Sunday coming up.
Yeah, game 7 is on Sunday.
We'll have to see. I have to see. We had to drop the other night. Some shit. Tomorrow. What to see? Because shit. Like I said, it just depends. Or
because the parade will probably be like Wednesday or Friday next week. But the game.
Okay, then the parade for the parade weekend.
But if they win that after the game,
bro,
shit.
Gonna be bent. But a nigga ain't gotta catch. They catch the parade type shit. Because for what I'm saying, this shit ain't too far. It's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's really nothing. It's about, whatever.
Yeah, that's a nice little drive. It ain't too bad.
I don't consider nothing in 2 hours like to be that bad because that's like 60 minutes is like one mixtape. Then you throw it on a mix. You there. and you know what I mean, and like that's how I just compartmentalize time like that. Like it's like 60 minutes. That's just you getting out Dallas, boom. 60 minutes, you just getting out Dallas. The other 60 minutes is you there? Shit, or something like it ain't. Like you know what I mean? Like it be them 5, 6 hours when you just sitting there and it's like boom, you looking around. Even that's not too crazy, but I was seeing one bitch. She went from DreamCon. She came like she was saying took them like what was it, 21 hours or some shit. I was like,
They drove?
Yeah. Looking like a dedicated. I was like, bro.
Was they in like a Sprinter van or something? Like,
I don't know. I guess they had like the store shit. And I guess, business calls.
oh yeah, you don't want to pack all that on the plane because then your bag fee is gonna be.
Yeah, same. So real. You got the storefront and you got
I thought they was going to just go. Like that make more sense. Yeah, that's a nice.
Mm-hmm.
You got to drive. You gonna stop somewhere, get a hotel room, wake up, and try to finish. That's a long ass ride.
What is a long ass ride?
I could probably do like 8 hours, maybe 10. I'll definitely be down to slide up there.
I mean, shit. It's like I said, it's just a thought because, like I said, I gotta see. I gotta fill it out. Like, cause.
Yeah, once I know the day. Like,
Well, who playing or?
Because if they do the parade on a Tuesday, that's the only day that's a no go for me.
Mm-hmm. Depending on the days with the weeks and shit like that, like gotta be right.
I could probably go after I get up. Well, depending on what time they do it. Because normally when I go to the office, I get out at like 12 or 1. So, like, I mean, I still got to finish the rest of the day at home, but I got my laptop, so I can slide a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I feel you. Bro. This should be, like I said, the only thing where, like I said, they got, first thought they got that momentum. Then these niggas is, like I said last time, man, them niggas got a uncanny ability. It's like when they get down to them little white, like if y'all don't beat them, blew them out, y'all gonna lose.
Siakam done 1-1.
They got that experience. They got that tenacity to know like it's not over.
I think
Like he was not only was Siakam 1-1, he's part of his historic one. Cause it's like nigga, there's so many storylines about that one that's gonna be like you see the shit they be doing with the
KD got hurt.
Yeah, the 80s, the nigga, the 8. You see what they do with the 80s and 90s teams on like when they finally do these
Or the 30 for 30s. Or
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Kawhi nigga, everybody was he bitching, he can't play, he bullshitting, he bullshitted the Spurs, he lying, he lied on his injuries, he not really that good. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga went to Toronto.
Hey, that nigga hit that 3 over.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Embiid.
Right, bro. In the game ender, bro. That's what I'm saying. Everything that had to happen right in that bit.
KD got hurt. He took out the Warriors.
Bro, the do off the rim, bro. That bitch just sitting on top of the rim.
And Halliburton got a shot like that where that hoe bounced up and it went all the way up and niggas was like, man, that hoe ain't going in. And that hoe was like, Duke.
No, but he'll still, that ain't the same. Like he had that. Kawhi had that fucking, what's the one commercials they be doing? Where he be like, I touched the ball, coach. And shit like that. The Lord been intervening. Like that bitch was like, boom, 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 boom. Like the whole audience quiet as a whole. You can literally hear that bitch bouncing off the rim. That's how quiet that big guy was. That real. Like in real time. That bitch at cash. It's over. Even then B had looked back like, damn, because he did his damnedest. It wasn't even like he didn't.
Yeah, that was good defense.
Bro, everybody was everything about that bitch. Is just perfect,
looking
bro.
at the screen at the top, like, did that nigga really just make that shit?
Bro, like, if this nigga jumped out bounds, bro, this nigga, boom, from the corner out of bounds on that nigga, bro. Over their best defender, 7'2", nigga. You don't make that. He made that. You don't make that. It was good. Right, this is it. It was good defense, bro. Embiid didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't foul him. He faded the nigga out of bounds. The niggas was standing up with the cameraman. That's how far he had to jump just to get it off. Everybody bro, this shit is poetic, dog. Like, over a 7'2" nigga. He is 6'7". Like, bro, he had to do some shit to get that bitch off. Then he can catch the backboard. And then to go all the way, bro, and actually win it, bro. Toronto, they only won. One and done, bounced. Wasn't even supposed to be, this is literally just a pass through.
Yeah.
I'm just here right now.
Rolling Stone.
Right, yeah. This is me just, as an NBA player, I had to get off that team. My deal was too complicated for a lot of teams to be able to deal with. Y'all was the only team I could make a deal with that wanted it like how I wanted it. And they bet all their chips on that nigga too. Mm-hmm. Remember, they traded niggas. They got rid of, like, that nigga, if they didn't win that shit, it was gonna look stupid as hell.
DeRozan gone.
Bro, they traded DeRozan, bro. They all-time leading scorer in everything. Over Vince, over all the niggas, all-time everything. He on them, all them records on Toronto.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry probably got assists, and that's
right.
it.
Right. The rest of that shit, DeMar DeRozan, nigga. And you got rid of Buddy for this. It's got to work. And it fucking did. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you, like, nigga bet on themselves and they really, boom. It's cool. They had to rebuild, whatever the franchises do. But they got that championship.
Yeah.
They no longer just the Toronto Raptors. They're the world champion Toronto Raptors.
They got a banner hanging up when a lot of teams don't.
Mm-hmm. And what come with that? The press, because that's how it really go. That's what it's really about when you talk about being a champion. It's that revenue that you get from the residuals. Because, you know, they didn't ever tell the story about the niggas that almost...
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
You know, at least the next year, you going to automatically be on
press.
TV.
Right, you got press. You got all of that.
TNT,
right.
ESPN type shit.
You got all of that.
Yeah. They just come through and they got to respect you for that next year. But after that, it's over.
Right. We're back to the grind. These hoes ain't half bad.
Yeah, I gotta get me another one, man. All right. Get it in before my ice melt. I heard you trying to refer someone to Tyler Perry earlier. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to see what you thought about that lawsuit that just came up. What was that, yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Yeah. So we wanna get into it. I've been waiting. Been ready. I've been ready. I told the people I was gonna get on here and do my thing. And I've been ready, man. You know what the question is? The question is, when is it gonna be? When is niggas gonna acknowledge? If you don't know the Tyler Perry situation, it's this dude. I forget his name, Derek or something like that, and
I'll look it up after this.
He's suing civil court, obviously, but Tyler Perry for $260 million for what he claims is sexual assault, manipulation of power, and some other stuff involving him, and an ongoing situation I guess he's had with Tyler Perry over the past what was it, 2019 or 2023 is when he said he cut it off, like 2024 or something like that. So this is a 4 or 5 year relationship, and so in which he's alleging that Tyler Perry was making sexual advances or sexual innuendos, harassing him, et cetera, repeatedly, and putting him in situations that were hostile to him precariously. At one point, he's saying Tyler Perry, he was at Tyler Perry's house sleeping in one of his guest rooms, naked, and Tyler Perry got in bed and smacked his ass or something, and was laying by. I'm just telling you what he's saying, right? And then niggas asked the Pope what he thinks. I think, are y'all tired yet? Dubs, you know how long this relationship was? See, my girl Paradise Paris, she reads things. She keep me skinny on everything. Shout out to her, love her. All right. But she read like 13 pages of 46 pages of deposition. So she gave me a little gist. So they were talking. This guy's a legend. This is how he's a legend. Did you see any of the text messages?
Yeah.
Okay. So what he's a legend it is, he met Tyler Perry through a catering company he was working for that I guess did events, and one of them was an event they did. Well, Tyler Perry showed an interest in him, and he basically told him that he was looking for somebody that he could basically fuck and just take care of, and no strings attached. And that was, he's saying that happened the first or second encounter of him talking to Tyler Perry.
And is this after he already on the show, right?
No. All this happened before he was on the show.
Yeah.
He was talking to Tyler Perry for at least 2 years before he got on any shows. Right? Well, at least 2 years before. So everybody that's doing this whole, Tyler Perry should have known better, this and the third, they were, for the most part, from what presumably is happening. Because, again, from what the dude is alleging, from what's in the deposition, this guy is saying he's been to all 4 of Tyler Perry's estates. Tyler Perry had bought him a car before he was on any of the shows or anything like that. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? So, now he's saying he was always in these situations precariously, right? So, he just somehow happened to end up at Tyler Perry's house 4 different times. And Tyler Perry happened to keep talking to him and happened to buy him a car. And all that just happened. So, you know. Right? Because you know how when, like, a nigga tell you he want to fuck you and you just keep coming around him, right? We don't want to. We don't want him to video, want that. You know how that happens, Dubz.
Nigga out there getting his cheeks clapped.
Dubz, a nigga straight up tell you, I won't fuck the shit out you, take care of you. You saying you been harassed ever since. How you get your number? What was y'all texting about? Why so many messages between y'all where Tyler Perry is giving you clear indication that I would want to put my penis in you, and you're replying, and none of the messages are showing anywhere where you said, "Hey, I don't like this.
I'm uncomfortable with
right.
this."
None of them. 0 of the messages. Why is that?
I was gonna say something, but I'm trying to get sponsors.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm good. But I'll rephrase it as like, nigga,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You wanted that lifestyle. You was trying to get in the dough. You was out there giving up them cheeks. Something went wrong, probably.
I can't accuse a nigga of having a sexual relation. I don't know what a nigga did. I know that if I'm claiming this is the issue that we're having, right? And I'm going to go ahead
But if a nigga texting you, you not in the same place. So if you leave and go to where they at after them texts, then...
Oh, not you using your brain. Not your
you know
brain
what I'm saying?
work.
It ain't like you at a party at a club and a nigga
not your brain work.
Nigga snuck you in a room and took advantage of you like it.
You being harassed by a nigga that you are repeatedly putting yourself around. That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it, bro. That's how it's coming now. That's how they giving it up. Dubz, that's how they giving it up, Dubz. You can claim at least that you being harassed by a nigga, that you are being cordial with, having conversations that are necessarily not above board, and you're not disapproving of these or showing any real signs of you're telling him stuff like, I just haven't been sexually active like that. I've been in therapy working on myself and this, that, and the third. That's not saying I'm uncomfortable with you or anything. It's just saying, hey, well, like, some niggas is where I'm in therapy too, or I'm not in therapy, or I don't get therapy. Zulu! Right? It happens, right? So I'm just saying, unless this is like the warm up, like they need more of a smoking gun. Like, bro, these are like again, the issue has become, for whatever reason, we have removed. Everybody likes to talk about accountability. That's not the word of the day. The word of the day is responsibility. And that's where we have lost it. What is your responsibility in these situations? That's where law has lost it. That's where a lot of shit has lost it. Because there needs, right, what I mean by that, I mean, in the state of Texas, open carry states, you can have it on you anytime, right? But those self-defense statutes, they're clear. You got to have some threat that you can present that's for your life or something like that, where you can have a claim for self-defense in these situations.
Shoot a nigga in the back if you want to.
Right, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't, in certain ways. And that's to defend your life, right? But when we come to a lot of these situations now, these people are filing these emotional abuse cases, sexual assault cases, whatever. They're not required to show the responsibility of where they were trying to remove themselves from these situations. And that's where it's like, you know, if you couldn't get out of the situation because somebody threatened you or they had some type of, okay, so
they drugged you or
you feel me? Like boom, then we get it. So that's what I'm saying. That responsibility, we understand why that responsibility wasn't able to be executed. Right? But a lot of these situations, people are claiming guns were to their head. Yeah, like you're saying, bro, we texting. We're not even in the same place. I'm doing this under my own volition as opposed to going to the authorities, filing claims, this is that and the third. Now it's, oh, you scared, boom, boom, boom. I ain't believing. Okay, so what? If you ain't believe you had no options then, why you believe you got options now?
Yeah, because you couldn't have replied. You could have blocked them. You could have changed your number. You could have.
If you think, like, boom, if you're going to say you ain't had no options then, how you think you got options now? What changed? They still a billionaire. They still rich. They still powerful. So what's changed? You just grew up the courage. So you didn't tell somebody something at a certain period of time, but because you were uncomfortable, that person should be held responsible for your uncomfortability that you didn't hold the responsibility of articulating for yourself. In no fashion or form.
Somebody got to be responsible for your irresponsibility.
That's what you see what I'm saying? That's why it's the word of the day. I've been thinking about this. This is why I said I've been ready for this, bro. Yeah, the word of the day is responsible because it comes down to at what point in these allegation wars that we're starting to see, are we gonna start asking for responsibility from these people that are alleging these things?
They're not looking for that. It's finally a story that can kind of tarnish this nigga legacy a little bit. And a lot of the times, that's what it turned out being. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this story came out, and now, you know what I'm saying, it might be hard for him to recover. You know what I'm saying? Now he doing shit with BET and Netflix. One of them niggas might drop him. You know what I'm saying? Just off of, because all they really take is allegations these days.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's the issue. That's the issue with the interpretation of the law. There's no responsibility, right? When there's an uncomfortability being claimed, what did you do to present that you were uncomfortable?
Yeah.
What was the reasonable action that could be interpreted by any member of a jury that would assert that you tried, like, right? Like, boom, a guy tried to grab your wrist and you was like, no, don't touch me.
He punched you and then
he
drug you somewhere.
Right. That responsibility was shown through you, boom, being able to say you resisted or this, that, and the third. Now, that's for a physical altercation, but there are non-physical situations all the time, right? In those situations, what are you doing to mitigate yourself from these situations, right? If you say you're feeling threatened, did you go to the police? No. Did you block the person, like you say? No. Did you tell anyone? No. You just kept talking to them and talking how they like and talking like what? So what is the thing that they were supposed to pick up on to let them know that they were in the wrong? Becomes the question. Because again, we got to talk about the responsibility. The responsibility is looking very vague these days in terms of what it is that we're holding people to their word of. Like, these are adults, a lot of these people. So the fact that they aren't able to speak to them having any responsibility in removing themselves or et cetera, always leaves me at a pause, because people be trying to claim, oh, I'm a people pleaser. I'm non-confrontational. I'm this, that, and the third. Cool. So you saying basically anyone can do anything to you, and you just gonna let it happen?
Yeah, because you don't want to try to.
No, but that's never. But we know that's not the case. You will. Somebody try to do a certain thing, you will stop them.
Yeah.
That makes it a limit. So now what you're saying is your uncomfortability was there, but it wasn't to the comfortability that you needed in order for you to take the responsibility that you needed to stick up for yourself and put yourself in a place where you were letting a person know that they were doing something you didn't like.
Yeah.
But to me, if you got a limit, then that takes away the validity of what you're saying. Because if I don't believe that you would just let anybody do anything, then I believe that you should have did something.
Yeah. You know if it's a get 20 million, bro.
Oh, he said 260 million.
Oh, I think that 20 million. I think that was Fat Joe shit.
Zulu. Fat Joe, yep. That's Fat Joe shit.
Neither one of them is supposed to get bread.
But we talking about the accusation shit. That shit going all down the pipeline. You didn't see the shit happen with Doja Cat. So Doja Cat does this video with a fan, right? And in the video, it's like this gay dude, little gay dude, and he has on this shirt that he makes is his brand. And so he's talking to her outside, and like boom, and they smiling and boom and waving and they hugging. Doja Cat putting her leg all on him, and he giving her the shirt off his back. Literally took his shirt off. They took a picture with it. She said she wanted one of the shirts. Boom, boom. And she gets on Twitter and she like, I threw that musty ass shirt away. By the way, people just always just feel like you don't even know me. You can't touch me. This, that, and the third. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. Basically alluding to how she felt offended by the actions that he was taking in the video. Mind you, again, in the majority of the video, Doja Cat is seen visibly smiling and telling this guy, I want you to do this, or I want this. I would like this. I would like one of your shirts. I would like this. This is what I would like. So when he says, I'll give you the shirt I have on, he's saying, because I don't want to have to try to rush. I know you're a star. I'll give you this shirt. This is the one I have on. Or whatever. Right? Now, of course, she's like, no, really? That's so sweet. That type of shit. Boom. That's what she's saying.
That's crazy.
So that's the whole video. So the whole argument came people pleasers and people that are try not to make it weird and make unconfrontational situations, this, that, and the third. And everybody got upset when I was drawing a parallel where I'm saying, bro, this is a video where we're looking at this woman visibly smiling, asking this nigga to do all of this shit, basically, in the video. And y'all are saying that she was doing that just because she was on video and she was a celebrity and these fans be outrageous and this, that, and the third. If she just claimed uncomfortability in that situation and like she just felt like she needs to stand up for herself more and she shouldn't have been put in that situation and yada, yada, yada. And that's on camera. Imagine what she could say about some shit that's not on camera.
Yeah.
But people hated when I was drawing that parallel. Y'all always, one of the chicks even said, y'all try to Emmett Till everything up. Emmett Till. And it's like, it's about a bitch that lied on him. But dude came out. He posting videos, um, explaining himself about why he wasn't trying to violate her and how he didn't, because people calling him a sexual predator. And bro, it got wicked fast. All this behind the video. Oh, look up the Doja Cat video. You see something. Just put in a t-shirt.
She was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now, guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt away. She's saying that I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff. I understand, guys, if I was being, like, too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable.
I don't love that sentiment. Well, how you...
That nigga was shirtless.
Yeah, no, he gave her the shirt that she said that she wanted. Hold on, let me see it. Let me find it for you. I'm gonna show you the video.
I mean, that was enough. She hugged that nigga. And
No. She was on this nigga body.
that nigga was standing back, and he was. Oh, really? I mean, just from that, it didn't seem like it was like an extremely long interaction anyway. Like,
No, it
just
was.
from
It was more than that.
I mean, it was more than that, but like, I'm pretty sure like it wasn't like no 5 minute like interaction where she was just standing there and she was trying to get away type shit.
Happy Pride Month.
You smell great.
Got on Twitter. It said I threw that musty ass shirt away. By the way, and also went on a rant about how
Shit,
fumble.
that hoe slipped right out my hands.
Oh no, you alright, pimp?
Yeah, I think these hoes.
Yeah,
kinda
but
pretty much
yeah,
like
water retarded, ain't it?
bounced off these bitches.
Yeah, now I can see the water is sitting on them. See the water is sitting on them. But yeah, no. Yeah, bro. Yeah, so that's the video. That's a little clip. It's a longer clip where there's more dialogue in which she does more of what you've seen in that video. So everything from boom, the shirt, because again, the reason why he took that shirt off is if you see from the longer video, she asked for a shirt and he was like, he has some, but he'll just give her that one.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you're so sweet, this, that, and the third. And that's why he's taking that shirt off. So he ain't just shirtless just to be shirtless. Or no shit like that. He want a little bit of that. Yeah, he ain't just shirtless to be shirtless. He's shirtless because that's what the fuck ended up happening because of the video interaction. But like I said, they came back and it was everything from he's making her uncomfortable to it was predatory to he's still a man and he was hugging all on her and woo 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 woo. And I heard everything from what if he was a straight man, then y'all wouldn't even be like asking questions about this. Y'all only making this a big deal because he gay, so y'all acting like it's different, but he's still a man. Bro, I've heard everything. That's the video, bro. Now, what he was supposed to think from that video? What was her responsibility, Dubz? She ain't have no responsibility, Dubz.
No, she could have just left that shit alone. You know what I'm saying?
Dubz.
Like, if you didn't like the shirt or if you didn't like something about it, you could have just kept your day pushing.
No. Well, even with that, no, you could have just said, "Well, no, I'm good, but I appreciate the brand or the offer, whatever." You know, that wouldn't have been nothing to do. Again, what's the responsibility? Well, I'm saying you can come back on Twitter where you got millions of followers, millions of people, and boom, just blast this guy out, and boom, have everybody just on this guy's case. Just, you see what I'm saying? It's on his top. They doing boom. Think pieces. You saying they got video mashups and everything of this shit now, and it's you got to get the stickums. And it's nothing, Dubz. We saying boom. It's just she just should be able to do that, Dubz.
Yeah.
She just should be able to do that. It's nothing.
She ain't gonna lose no fans though.
Right. But I'm saying, like, think about, so that's where we at with it, bro. Where they could just, you would just do that. And it's like, what? Like, you look at the video, you like, huh? Like, nigga, she all up on this nigga. She got this nigga multiple hugs. She reached in and she gave this nigga a hug. They kissing on the camera and shit. You literally said this nigga smell good, got on Twitter and said this nigga was musty.
It's a dirty game, man.
Bro.
It's a dirty fucking game.
Like, what you, anti-you or something with people? You just said what you can't tell people. You can't tell people the truth so much you tell them the opposite truth. So you thought he was musty. You thought he was so musty. He was like, you smell good. Don't you want me to believe? You're an adult. Like, you get to vote. You out here like that. That's what I'm saying. Where's the responsibility, bro? Like, we out here saying women's equality, this, that. We don't got. Where's the responsibility in it? Like, no, and I don't know shit like that. I'm just saying, like.
I mean, it could have been sarcasm. Or like a little.
And if it was, and that was like an inside, like, boom, again, that's still not something that you making people aware of. Look, when I say.
Yeah, you don't have to go back online.
Right. When you saying you violate. If I'm saying a nigga violated some shit, how I'm gonna be like, boom, I meet a nigga from, let's say, Spaces or Twitter. In person, I feel like the nigga violated me. He was on some real weird shit type shit. I don't say nothing about it, though. I just go through the whole night with him. We'll go through the whole situation with him. Then I get online and be like, nigga, I thought you was a gay nigga the first time. And you're like, nigga, what?
Nigga, you was in a section at the club with me the whole night, nigga. We had bitches and shit.
Nigga, what?
I barely even talked to you, nigga.
Nigga, what? How that work? See, when it's a nigga, it's easy to see how crazy it sounds. For you, be like, what? How you do? Like, no, you can't play it like, and it's like, oh, women, they got different emotions. Not so much different that we gotta like unassociate responsibility with these folks. Like, we can't claim them to be responsible people. That's possible leaders of the country, and then not be able to hold them something for something accountable for something as rudimentary as their own actions in scenarios. Was my sentiment. Again, that's not an aha anything. That's just a common sense thing. Like, bro, y'all not gonna sit up here and tell me y'all these capable, this, that, and the third people, and then also say you just so nice that you just let niggas walk over you. Y'all just give niggas numbers. Y'all just do shit just simply because you non-confrontational, you a people pleaser. But you be online calling niggas bitches and hoes all day.
Talking down about how you don't need nobody, sharing all the Justin LeBoy shit. Like I get over people quick, and
Bro.
you know what I'm saying.
But you saying when
But
you're
please.
a person, if somebody's asking you a question, you just go along with whatever they say because you're a people pleaser. You don't want to make the situation weird.
Welcome to the internet in 2025.
And this happened in real time. It was one of the biggest ones. And like I said, I'm only speaking on it because, like I said, it shows Zulu. It shows the parallel between their bullshit. Because, bro, you watched that. Like, bro, I recorded it. You can check it out on my on the RNU community. I got a pen up top, bro. They literally in a space saying, you gonna believe a video and what you saw over what a person telling you they feeling?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we at.
Because there was a lot of open space. So if she didn't want to talk to that nigga, she could have hit a right and easily been down an area where nobody was at.
Bro, we at the point where it's like, oh no. Just because she did that, went through that, and it's a whole video. That's just the, like I said, that's just the look clip. This was a 2, 3, 4 minute interaction, bro. Like that was minutes before this. At least a minute change. Like what I'm saying is there wasn't like a high and a buy. Like boom, like and I get, boom, sometimes you don't want to be a dick to people, but that's totally different than you taking shit that you don't want to take or saying shit that you don't want to say or you didn't like.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to come back and play it just completely the different way. Like, bruh saying, he like, boom. Like, you heard his response video because that's what they said. Oh, you made her feel uncomfortable. You made her feel like she wasn't safe and yada, yada, yada. It's like, I'm a gay man. I don't even like women. I would never like, because you see what I'm saying? The implication being like she did, like, bro, so they drug it far, is what I'm saying. And that's the video, bro. No sound, no nothing. You'd be like, these are artists that are sharing, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't even like, bro, like, what? Uncomfortable? That wouldn't even be a question. Are they uncomfortable? Is anybody in this video uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He don't even know you like that to be touching on you. That's one thing she tweeted. He don't even know my name. He don't even know my real name. Be touching on me, this and that, and the third. Y'all ask each other name and all. What you talking about? Like I'm saying, bro, it's literally
You leaned in,
bro.
to
It's
kiss the snake on the cheek.
bro. It's the exact opposite of what you see in the video is what she tweeted. So like everything that'll be the opposite of that video is exactly what it's like a bipolar moment, damn near. And niggas is acting like it's normal. Like I've even heard women saying like, "Oh, I'm a people pleaser." Like it be people time where guys try to talk to me and I'll let them talk to me and I'll give them my like, bro. It got real weird.
So you give the niggas your number that you don't really want to have your number?
And that's the nigga fault. Because you saying he could be a different way. So it's like you injecting the possibility of violence or something in these scenarios as justification when it's like, did they do something that made you feel like that? Was they being extra aggressive? Was they being something that made you feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like you see in the video, like you can't just say, "Oh, I thought this nigga was gone." What did he say? Like what did he do that made you feel like that? Like you can't just claim that just because he a new. Oh, it's a stranger, so it's like, oh, he might put me in the trunk, so I'm gonna comply. Like what? If that's how you running around, what? Then you need to get a nigga. If that's how you running around,
yeah. Get your role play on or something like. Get some of that aggression out. Because you don't need to be doing it with random people. You heard that new Clipse song? So be it.
No,
man. That hoe go hard. So Push on there, he dissing Travis Scott. Yeah, you got people questioning is like Push the real rap boogeyman because he keep going at the top people, but he had a couple bars. So apparently he was mad because him and No Malice they was in a studio session with Pharrell. Travis Scott walk in and he like, shit, man, I got this Utopia album. You know what I'm saying? Let me play it for y'all. He played the album for him, and he played the song Meltdown, but he don't play Drake's verse. A little bit later, the verse come out where Drake talking about melting down all Pharrell shit, and this is pre Kendrick beef. So you know what I'm saying? That nigga Push threw some shots at him.
Mm.
For me, it's better than the no trumpet shit. Like I like the beat. That nigga Malice came on that hoe. No Malice, my bad. Came on that hoe, and he killed it harder than he did on the first song, Pause. But Push, man, I think he on another level. Like I think that nigga might be like in better shape than he done ever been before. And niggas was saying Pharrell done fell off with the beats, but this one is even better than the No Trumpets. Like if they keep going, bro, this might be a fire ass album. I thought you would have heard that hoe.
I ain't heard it yet.
Cause like that hoe, it's number one on YouTube, and everybody been kind of going crazy because of the lines. Like he ain't really like diss them too hard, but
See,
he threw a shot knowing that Travis ain't gonna write his own shit and come back at him.
That's what I was just finna say. I wouldn't, like, I'm gonna hear it, of course, but I heard about it, but I ain't heard the song just because it's Travis Scott. Like, I've never heard a Travis Scott verse that made me go, man.
And it's not like a Travis Scott diss. It was just like a couple bars. It's
Right.
like an actual song, but he took the chance to throw a couple shots at him.
Right.
But niggas is trying to make, oh, it's a whole Travis Scott. No, it's not a Travis Scott diss. It was a couple bars dedicated to him, and that was it. But ain't like everybody trying to make it out to be.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Travis Scott ain't got no. Audio replayability from a bar standpoint, what I've heard. Like, he doing, I'm out the A's and I got him out of space and I'm back up in the H and these niggas know the games. Like, he not putting the bars together to be like, not with Push.
No, and he only have like a certain like section of the song where he was like really, really rapping, and you could tell Saha or Push wrote that shit. So it ain't like he just was to, like he in the booth right now, like on some Joey Badass type shit, where he just was to start going at everybody over there. Like, no, that nigga, he might have somebody write something for him where he diss you a little bit, but he ain't gonna be able to sustain a whole beef by himself ever, because he don't make that type of music.
Right, as soon as it would have to go against everything that he do. He don't make that. He don't make that boom bap shit. And I mean, rightfully so, right? It's a bunch of different lanes. That's what I'm saying, but it's like dissing fucking like what's that nigga name? Moray or some shit like.
I don't know. I think that nigga come back at you.
Yeah, but yeah, like he ain't.
I don't know.
True, he a little tougher than.
Say I don't know.
Yeah, he a little. You right. He a little tougher than. Yeah, Travis Scott, he making turn up mosh pit type shit. I'm saying it ain't got no.
Maybe like a Playboy Cardi or something.
Yeah, like so like they ain't got no fortitude with like. Or niggas like, bro, like, see, like, what the things niggas don't understand, like the pushing them. See, like, nobody can prove what pushing them did or didn't do. But what they can prove is the people around them were heavily involved in the cocaine trade.
I seen a clip where a dude that they say is pretty high up that he was like, Push was really that dude.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's for people for it and against it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the allure is that, like, what is confirmed, this is by the feds that people, like, you know what I mean? People end up getting knocked, managers, and for like big weight, like trucks and shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think Pee Wee Kirkland would be in the video for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't think you get like stamps.
So at the bare minimum, it's to be confirmed that he was really around the shit that he's rapping about. And as far as rap go, that's pinnacle shit, especially when you one of them niggas that made it out of it. Now you the head of Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you saying like he in the best shape? Yeah, because his career has only been getting better and better. Like, you know what I mean? The Clipse broke up. You survived that. President of good music. You been like, you know what I mean? Like, he's always been valid in where he's at. So it doesn't have to be the most. Mm-hmm. He's always doing like he's in some capacity, some type of president, some type of director.
Oh, y'all need a jingle? I got y'all.
Right.
Oh, y'all trying to fuck me on a jingle? Y'all need one? Jingle, this.
Right. Right. So
he got with Arby's and this.
Right. He's doing stuff like that though. That's what I'm saying. Like he's getting these commercials. And again, for the most part, he's doing this. A lot of this now is largely independent because they got dropped from the other label, even though they probably got some type of shit in the works. But I'm saying, outside of that, again, Louis Vuitton is one of the premier brands of like as much as niggas gonna downplay.
They got liquor, they got clothes,
right,
they got shoes, they got clothes.
Right, like this is the premier brand of luxury. This is the standard.
Some of the other brands that you like wearing are under them.
Like you're not gonna find one rich person that don't got no Louis Vuitton. Now they may not have a bunch of other shit that's rich nigga shit, but they gonna have some Louis Vuitton. All of them. Whether it's a wallet chain, it's some glasses, something. It's gonna be Louis Vuitton. This is how it goes. This is the premier brand of luxury, and he's a very important person in some degree at this company, where he does the hiring and firing to some capacity at this company, in addition to his prestigious rap career. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, of course I'm in the best shape of my life. Married, kid, of course, nigga.
I'm living it up, bro.
Like, what could you tell me? It doesn't matter what I got my shit going on. And
do you know what we used to do?
Right. Before this, I was a kingpin. Now I'm kingpinning deals with leather designers and whatever. You see what I'm saying? You can't. The talk is different. No matter if you sold more records than me or you not your validity ain't realer than mine. Your allure ain't. I'm the poster child for all the niggas that didn't go to school. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? I'm that. I'm the gutter baby that really did it and kept it going.
I can come out here on every verse and name drop some shit that you ain't never heard of, some shit that you ain't never seen. Had you Google what the fuck is that, nigga?
I was really that.
I thought I knew all the brands, bro. Like
I was right, bro.
No, y'all niggas ain't never heard of this,
bro. He always name dropping some shit that niggas just ain't even on, bro. And he be like, "This is old news, by the way." Like,
you should have seen it.
Yeah, like you should have been there. Boy, what a time. I remember when I used to more than 9 bags on my bitch. I done blew it. That was the one for me when he said, more your 9 bag. I was like, what is that? How do you rap about that? What is that? I never heard a bitch ask for it. A more your 9 bag, right?
And do my bitch want it?
Is my bitch even aware of this? Like, be shit like that. Like,
That nigga, man.
like, new brand. My partner just put me on Laura Piana. Right?
Fire.
Swim trunks, $5.50. Swim trunks.
But they got other clothes though. But the swim trunks is
Swim trunks. Just some bullshit ass swim trunks is $5.50. That tell you where you at. So you know how the shirts and shit is going. You know how a bunch of this shit going.
shirts, 1,500. With a little logo.
Right. No logo. Just a t-shirt, monogram, stamp embossed with the finest of ink from some place, you know. Zulu, be quiet. What the fuck wrong with you? But yeah, no, that shit is like
like I said last time, I was trying to put together a fit for 150. And I was looking at some sites, man, and I was like, this shit is not for me. Cause like this shirt is not fire, bro, for 1,300. Like,
no. And like certain shit niggas doing, I'd be like, okay, I get it. It's a wealth symbol, cause like bro, it'd be regular t-shirts. 1,700. Like, oh, it's Egyptian cotton. It's like, nigga, I just don't want to be naked, bro. I'm not disinvested, really. I'm not. Like, I don't care what's in my bank account. I'm really not $1,300 for the tea invested.
yeah. I don't think I could ever see myself.
Like, bro, I don't know where I gotta be in life, money wise, for me to get there. Like, I gotta go to Elon numbers in my mind for me to just be like, yeah, I want to do it $1,300. Now that don't mean I wouldn't buy a bunch of clothes, but I'm just using my money to buy more of the things that I like, and that's not gonna be a $1,300. I'd rather spend $150 with a nigga that do custom shirts.
Yeah.
And have, you know what I mean?
Whatever the fuck I want on that bitch.
Yeah, you know, or some shit like that. That's how
a one-on-one of whatever he want to do on that bitch.
Right,
Like,
yeah, some shit like that. Like,
I'm good.
I'm like, this is not, I just don't see it for me. I just don't, like, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying like I'm better than the next man because I ain't spent $1,300 on a shirt, but I spent $1,300 on a lot of shit.
Yeah, just not shirts.
It's not shirts. It's just not shirts.
Or pants.
Yeah, that's not. When I seen them Chrome Hard jeans, nigga, to my $10,000 a pair of jeans. 10 G's, nigga. You know how many Milwaukee tools I could get with $10,000? Nigga, that's a new set of nigga. That's an overhaul on your whole exhaust manifold, nigga. You do new fucking headers, fucking cat back exhaust, titanium fucking straight pipe to titanium tipped exhaust, NVIDIA or some shit, nigga, for $10K.
Yeah.
With labor and still have some cash. Like, nigga, what?
That's a remodel job on the crib, so you could add some value to your shit. Like,
bro,
nigga, you
what?
could do some shit to your bathrooms. You could do some shit to the kitchen.
I just can't see it for me, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's a different level of wealth. I ain't touch it. So, again, I ain't down in it. I'm just saying, my brain can't fathom it. I just can't see me spend $10,000 on some jeans. I don't give a fuck.
It don't seem logical.
I just don't. I not growing up where I'm from, just living. I'm here now. I don't see me changing that much in the next 60 years to where I'm like, nigga, fuck it, nigga, $10K on some jeans, bitch. Like, I'd spend $10K on popcorn before I spend $10,000 on some jeans, bro. This is a pair of jeans,
hood
bro.
getting popcorn
Bro,
in
like,
this bitch.
bro, what, nigga? Before I spend $10K on some jeans, nigga? Some jeans? Like a pair of pants.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a put these bitches on and go.
I walk in a packed out club and
Bro.
be like shots for everybody before
Bro,
I
bro, on some jeans, bro. It's so much I do with 10K before. A pair of pants, like this is $10,000. This like, and I hold up a pair of pants. Like I ain't got no trophy. I didn't get like, nigga, what? Nigga, what?
That's like a suite at like a football game and just invite niggas off the strength that you paid for it type shit. So everybody can have a good time. Yeah.
Or a pair of pants. Minus the shit you could buy tangibly, electronic wise. Nigga, you can get you a supercomputer. Nigga, you like, nigga, it's so much shit you could give for 10K. You talking one of them new quantum bitches. Like, you get you some real deal, that bitch cool. The water, it's water run through your shit. They got some new hydrojet water that cool the plant. So it's cooler than all the other shit, so it don't even get hot. The RAM don't ride on this one. Nigga, you can do so much for 10K. You buy you a simulator for 10K. I'm talking about one of them joints where the Ferrari shit with the TVs and the ship gears and that bitch move and it go up and for 10K.
Yeah.
A pair of pants? Nah, I ain't there yet, gang. Now I say there yet, I mean mentally, nigga. For 10K? Nah, that ain't me, gang. Jewelry, okay, I get it, right? Resale stone. Like a pair of jeans, though. At least you get the glitter off that shit or something. Like that shit give you, like, nigga, depending on what you spend them on.
You could go out and don't nobody know you got them hoes on.
Or even if they see it, like, bro, yeah, it's like a few bitches gonna see them. Like, you got the chrome heart jeans on, it's like a few bitches gonna see them and respect know what they is. Then the rest of them, they just looking, they just like, is the fit fresh? If the fit not fresh, then the fit not fresh. It don't matter at all to these bitches is 10K. Like, you ain't getting, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, I just want to be fresh. However much that costs, we'll work on that. But
Yeah.
I know that don't cost $10,000 jeans. Nigga, you could, bitch, you know what you could, nigga, you could throw an Airbnb party that'll net you $30,000 for $10,000. You could rent out a mansion, buy exclusive bottles, charge $100 a ticket, and bro, you could do so much shit for 10K.
Yeah.
I just can't see it.
Not that.
Not that. 10K on a luxury hotel for a 5-day weekend, sure. Like a pair of jeans, no. I'm
Some
fucking
international shit.
right.
Man.
Like, bro, it's not some shit I'm a fart in. Nah, I'm straight. Not that. There's so many decent pair of jeans in between $0 and $10,000. Like,
Nigga can walk in Burlington.
bro, there's so many jeans in between 0 and 10. To not be a naked nigga that feel like I got on some decent pants, it's so many jeans. It's so many shirts in between $0 and $1,300. Like $210 a shirt, even like nigga, it's still like, and you $210, you get some exclusive shit.
Yeah. And I might only do that on like a jersey that's like rare
Right.
type shit. For just a regular shirt, nah.
Can't see it, bro.
It gotta be like a cold ass player from a cold.
Nigga, I'd rather
ass
take
team,
210 and
like-
go straight to the roulette wheel, just put it on that bitch and then just walk away. I don't even know the outcome. I'm just gonna wonder if I won or not. It's a memory, bitch. I mean, like, I'll tell my grandkids about bitch. I don't know. Did you win, Grandpa? I don't know. I never look back.
The nigga from the left collected your shit.
We don't know if everybody. Yeah,
this
I
nigga
don't
done
know.
won 35,000.
Bro, I don't even know, bro. Right, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, right? You see how fun it is? Like, get up. Did it just spend 210 on shit just to do it?
Nigga just be a folklore in the casino, man. Then one day a dude just came in. He put all that money down and he just walked off.
He just walked off. Just walk right back out. Have a good day. Boom. Never look back.
That's crazy.
Like, right? I'd rather do that. What else we got?
The Fat Joe shit. It was his bodyguard, not his manager, right?
It was one of them. I can't remember which one. We gotta look it up.
Oh, it's Hype Man.
Okay.
Terrence T.A. Dixon.
Right. What do you list?
One of the things that he alleged was that there was a hit on 50 Cent that Fat Joe was orchestrating.
Okay. Mind you, he's suing Fat Joe for these things.
And this is the $20 million one.
Right.
And, you know, recently Fat Joe was seen at Knicks games sitting with 50 Cent. They squashed their beef, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't think this nigga gonna get no money either. But, like, you just coming out with allegations that you seen all this shit while you was there. And it was like, nigga, you were still there. Like, if these niggas is getting, if let's just say a RICO was to happen, nigga, you in the vicinity of everybody. Like, you the hype man.
He said he gonna tell. He telling you now. One of the things he alleged, I don't know if you can say this on YouTube or not, but he was saying that he watched or he seen Fat Joe pursue and or have sexual relations with minors.
That was another one.
Right. And he's saying he was saying this. And I'm like, one, how can you sue him for this? For any money? And two, why didn't you call the police?
So you was just there.
So you say you seen him with little kids and it just right. Like, niggas don't, that's why I told you, bro. This shit is too ridiculous, bro. Where we at with it? You saying you can go to court and sue a nigga for $20 million
in front of you.
that you didn't do anything about. That's where we at with it. Is you can legally file this.
You niggas is getting ridiculous in these streets, man.
Dubz, you see how they making this? Now y'all starting to see. Y'all starting to see how right Rick was. Well, I'm telling you, man, look at this, bro. The nigga is suing a nigga because he's saying this nigga was having inappropriate relations with underage kids. And he witnessed it. Didn't call the police, didn't save him, didn't do nothing. However many years later, these kids are probably in their 30s, presumably. And he's saying, I want $20 million because I saw it. Just the sheer fact of you filing that shit got you prison time. How can you file what? Imagine me saying like, yeah, bro, I witnessed the nigga. What did you do? Oh shit, I just seen it. What you mean?
It also says that he forced him into approximately 4,000 sex acts with women in front of him.
Right. Right. You see what I'm saying? See how these responsibility dubs, the word becomes. See, I told you we're gonna do away with accountability. I'm gonna start the movement. It's gonna be called a responsibility movement.
I knew about the first two, but I didn't know about the 4,000 sex acts, bro.
Bro, You saying you had no choice but to witness.
And he left Fat Joe's team in 2020.
Right. So 5 years later, now you coming out with some shit that probably happened in the 90s, et cetera, et cetera. And you saying you, as a grown man, had no choice but to witness 4,000 sexual acts. 4,000 times. 10 times in, you was like, yeah. 1,000 times in, you had 3,000 to go. And you saying you was forced every time.
How many?
4,000, Dubs. Think about that, Dubs. Dubs. Think about sex. Think about how much sex we have, right? Or don't have, right? So first off, think about the number of just calculating that there was 1,000 times. Now think about remembering 4,000 different occurrences of sex. You can't even remember all the bitches you fucked.
Oh, he was at 20,000.
What time of year? But you can't remember all the bitches you fucked.
And that's just all he's seen or he was a part of.
Or if you
so
can
4,000.
remember.
Damn, that nigga Fat Joe gotta be like,
Bro, going crazy. You see what I'm saying? So first off,
that's sex every day,
bro,
all day.
bro, that's all you do is fuck.
If you see
As
or
a
was
fat
a part
nigga.
of 4,000 sex sessions, then
You wanted
this
to be
nigga
there.
gotta be going crazy somewhere else because he got more homies than you.
Bro, but even with that, I'm saying, bro, this first off,
Hell no.
Fat Joe is a fat nigga. Been a fat nigga. He's as skinniest he's ever been right now. Before that, he used to be a part of Terror Squad. The Big Pun, fat nigga. Like them
Cuban
niggas,
Link.
Right. These niggas used to have fucking jackets that were quadruple breasted and shit.
With
nigga.
the TS on the back,
Right.
with the TS chain.
Right. You know, so these niggas have been big their whole entire life. Pause. So when we talk about like 4,000 sex acts, first off, but again, you're a grown man. You saying what was the circumstances in which you had the responsibility where you could have left the uncomfortable situation and you didn't. What was going on? Did they have a gun to you? Like, was the security blocking you? You saying you was forced to witness 4,000 occurrences of something? 4,000. 1,000 times in, you had 3,000 to go. 2,000 times in, it was 2,000 more sex acts that was happening. 3,000 sex acts in. It was 1,000 more that you was gonna be forced to be a part of.
I stayed at a crib, right? It was me and a lot of my rap homies. This was maybe like 2 or 3 years before I met you, right? Them niggas would invite chicks over, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes some of their homegirls would leave, and maybe 1 or 2 of them would stay behind. And them niggas would go crazy on them bitches.
Right.
Now, one time, did I feel like I ever had to participate?
Bro, when you say forced,
That would be like niggas telling me that I would be forced to be in the room with them niggas while they flipping these bitches. I didn't have to be, nigga. I could be downstairs on the game, like.
you could have
When
been.
them niggas come down one by one, I could roast every one of them niggas. Like, hey, bro, that was some.
You could have did anything in the world you wanted to, and you say you 4,000 times, bro. Let's get this number in our mind. Bro. Think about, bro. Have you had sex 4,000 times? Period. Probably nowhere near in your life, like on some shit. Like niggas don't fuck every day. Like right, like nigga might be at 1,000 times max. Right, so you give the celebrity 1,000 times for, let's say 2,000 max. 4,000, like from when you start fucking
16 to now.
Yeah, that's because you gotta think
17
about
now.
days though. Because you gotta think, 4 years is 1,200 days. Let's give or take some change on it. So it's probably like 1,300 days, something like that. So you talking 4,000? That's like 12 years of fucking, and that's days. So then you gotta ask yourself, in the past 12 years, how many days did you fuck? Was it see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it wasn't, then it's not above 2,000. So now it's like, it's probably 1,000. Somewhere in the middle of that. 1,000 and 2,000. That's what I'm saying.
that nigga's a sexual
Bro,
deviant.
bro, see, that's how my mind works. You gotta do the math. Like, bro, right? Right? That's math, nigga. That ain't my opinion. 365.
I mean, you know, sometimes you get like
365.
multiple sessions.
That's gonna be like what, 6, that's 630, right? So 630, and then you do that times 2, so that's what, 1260 every 4. So 1260, 1260,
I know
1260.
one day.
So that's so what it is. Well, yeah, like I said, that's 4 years. So that's 16 years you need to get to 4,000 by the days.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Now let's try to put that in perspective. And you saying for
I'm trying to count the times where it was multiple sessions.
Right.
And they even then,
bro,
it's
it's not, bro. It's not gonna be that because you don't fuck like that. Like it don't even be like boom. But let's just say boom, hypothetically, Fat Joe, unathletic,
say that nigga would be in shape like a mother.
bro is doing it 4,000 times somehow. You're saying for all 4,000 of those times, you had no choice but to be there. You had no choice but to be there for 4,000 times. Niggas ain't been at work 4,000 days. In a lot of situations, that's 16 years, bro.
I've been working since I was 14, so I probably.
I'm saying, but yeah, that's work total. What's that? You ain't been at your job for fucking 4,000 days.
I only been there. It's almost 7 years.
Right. This is 16 years, bro. Math, what? That's math, bro. That ain't my opinion. That's math. That's not my opinion. That's math,
It's a sophomore in high school,
bro.
Lifespan.
That's not
In
my-
the time that you was his hype man.
bro. It's not my math. So that's boom. And again, that's just presuming. Even if you're doing it half days, you saying in 16 years, however long you was with them. Just say boom. Some days with double occurrences or something like that. You want to bring that's you're talking 2,000, 3,000. You saying 2,000, 3,000 times. You ain't have no choice. Why was you able to just leave then?
Because you probably got fired or something.
But how? You was forced to watch
Even if you did walk away.
4,000 X. How did they just release? Like you could just go about your merry way after they forced you to watch 4,000 things. How? I just be asking the question. I'm not being skeptic.
Yeah.
Right?
And if it,
How?
like, the way being famous work is it's normally multiple chicks around whenever shit is going down. Like, you couldn't get the stray chick to.
Bro, no.
You couldn't take her to another room. You had to just sit there and watch.
Bro, they just forced you to sit there and watch them have sex. That's what you was. That was your job.
He was the nigga from Belly.
Bro.
That they made sit on the couch.
Bro, how?
But instead of moving work or like bagging shit up and talking business, they were smashing chicks.
How, Dub? All I want to know is how. Somebody could tell me how, I would be much obliged. Just how. You couldn't help signal. You couldn't reach out to nobody. You couldn't say, I'm not coming back over here, Joe. You couldn't. How? 4,000 times? Like the allegations get so
You didn't
ridiculous.
get your own hotel room on
Bro,
tour? Like you had to sit in his?
Bro, what? 4,000, bro. You realize now your mind's starting to grasp the span. Nigga, in days that's 16 years. You saying in 16 years, you never had an opportunity to fucking do nothing else? You could not get on the bus. You could. It's 16 years. And then you just walked away from it all and they just let you? How that work?
And we never heard about you until this lawsuit.
How that work?
You not Spliff Star, nigga. We don't know who the fuck Fat Joe's hype man is,
Bro,
bro.
how does that work, gang? I'm just asking, how does that work? They just let you walk away from the thing that they wouldn't let you walk away for 4,000 times. What, they got bored with you? Remember, that's what you claiming. They wouldn't let you leave. That's what I always be saying about all these situations. Like, how did you leave? How did you get away? You say you were basically held captive. So what? Obviously, you didn't just get up and just say, I'm done, right? It was no way. Otherwise, why didn't you do that before?
Yeah, because you could have. Easily.
And then that becomes the question. Okay, so when you didn't, why didn't you? That's how my mind works. Was there a gun? Was he chaining you up? How was he getting you to watch? How was he making your eyes stay open?
Yeah. Hey, nigga, open your eyes while I'm stroking this shit.
What was happening, bro? All of that, I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm just saying.
Like, hey, bro, she giving me the deepest throat over here. You ain't looking at this? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
How is this happening, brother? This scenario you described. Because I'm trying to picture myself in these scenarios where niggas like.
Did you see me when I put my leg up? Like,
where a nigga has me captive and he's making me watch him have sex. I don't have to. I can hit one of these anytime I feel like.
Man, I'm finna smash this bitch. All right, bro, I'm out. Nah, bro, sit right there.
Nah, bro, I'm good. No, I insist.
Yeah, get comfortable, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm good. Nigga, I insist.
Come on, bro. I thought we was cool, man. We not boys. Like,
Nigga, hit you one of them slow looks. Okay, bro, I'll sit down. Yeah, nigga. Make sure you keep your eyes open the whole time, nigga. Come on, girls. Let's get to it. Like, what the fuck? That's what they describing.
like, hey, bro, this shit good as hell. I know you wish you could get some, but I just need you to sit right there real quick.
So you can't have any, bro. You just gotta watch. Remember, you can't participate. That's what you said. You said it's a grown man that was happening to you. That's what you have to be saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be saying that.
Like, come on, bro. I got some hoes waiting for me in my room. Like, no, nigga, you can't leave until I'm done. Like, what?
Was there a chopper involved? Did security hold you down? Like, how did this occur 4,000 times?
Like, hey, bro, this chick just texted me. She said she down in the lobby. No, you gotta wait till I'm done, bro.
Bro, 4,000 times. How? Again, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just asking you how are you described? Like, what's the validity of these accusations? Because these are accusations. And again, at face value, I think we can all agree this ain't no Rick don't believe shit. This is, bro, 4,000. That's 6. Bro, do the math. Put it in your calculator if you think I'm bullshit. It's like, if you're saying one sexual partner or sexual act per day, unless you're saying multiples, and then at that point you're saying multiple times a day, he will force you to watch him have sex. Again, this is a man that was at one point close to 550 plus pounds. And at this point, probably weighs 300 plus pounds, but maybe 200, 285 on the little end. But this is he's in his 50s plus, like this the guy that we said had sex 4,000. Not Brian Pumper, not them niggas. Fat Joe. This Fat Joe was just knocking bitches down, 4,000 of them. He was just working it like that, like Fat Joe, like the nigga with the inverted knees. He was just wearing shit out.
like that. The married nigga. He just gone, just that boy just fucking 4,000 bitches. What 4,000 bitches? At least some bitches 4,000 times, and you remember that, and you remember the number, and you, bro, you see what I'm saying? Like bro, you hear how, bro, like what? Like if you was forced to watch a nigga fuck a bitches 4,000 times, you wouldn't know it's 4,000 unless you kept count. Cause after a while, nigga, like think about you ever shot 100 jumpers? Like after a while, you know what I mean? Like nigga, that's 100, bitch, 4,000. After a while, this ain't even nigga.
Yeah.
What? Who knows what number this is? 4,000?
Hey, bro, I'm tired. I need you to help me to come over here and thrust real quick. Move my hips for me. Like, what?
Like, bro, what are you saying? Like, what are y'all doing? Come on, man. Come on, man. This shit can't be life, bro. That's all I'm saying is, there's no way this shit cannot be life. This cannot be real. Y'all cannot be serious. I cannot believe it. Like, without proper explanation, I'm sorry, I can't. 4,000 times you saying he forced you, he did that. You saying like I said, you saying you witnessed him with underage kids. You did nothing about that. You were forced 4,000 times to watch bitches. You did nothing about that. You did nothing about the hit. You did nothing about what? So what? You saying he forced? So what was his mode of force? What's the accusation? What he was trying to hold something over your head? What
I'm gonna take your chain, nigga.
Right. Like, what was he saying that was making you comply in this way? Did you have information on your wife that was gonna fuck up her career? Was he gonna get your kids taken? Like what could have possibly made you this dedicated? 4,000 times, bro. Most niggas ain't done nothing 4,000 times. I just told you, do the math. Not even fucking. You ain't fucked 4,000 times. You love that? Who don't love busting the nut? You ain't jacked off 4,000 times. You haven't.
It's a crazy number when you think about it, right?
You haven't.
4,000 or anything, like.
You haven't, Brody. You think you have? You haven't, bro. Nigga, we talking about, nigga, certain span, that's, nigga, if you breaking that down less than 16, we talking about you got to be doing this shit 4 to 5 times a day.
I done smoked 4,000 times.
Every day. Right. Now that,
but
that
outside of that, like.
Right, then I can believe just because of repetition of smoking and how many, like, boom, niggas smoke a pack a day and a serious. Them shits be what? Fucking 20 something in a carton. They doing one of them a day, 365. Like, nigga, well, yeah, of course. They probably smoked that in a fucking 6 months, probably. But anything else, what I'm saying, like, nigga, you don't do nothing 4,000 times. You ain't been in a restaurant 4,000 times. You ain't cooked nothing 4,000 times. You ain't did nothing 4,000 times.
I haven't been in my crib 4,000 times, and I've been there almost 10 years. But nigga,
What about it, man? So I was like, nigga, what? What did they say that? What? What do you mean? What do you mean 4,000 times? Not if this is including days. And I'm thinking days are got to be skipped in between because these are artists and stuff. Like, you ain't fucking a bitch every day, right? Even if you was, you need 16 years of that straight. So, like, you factor in it's not including days. Like, bro, this probably close to like 20, 22 years. Like, nigga, what? You was forced over a 22-year span and watch him fuck bitches. How? What's he doing? Who are you accusing Fat Joe of being?
yeah, that's that excessive
Bro.
fucking. That's that fucking where like
Bro.
like you pretty much done,
bro.
And you fist to bust a nut, and ain't nothing really fist to come out.
Bro, listen, bro. It's Fat Joe, bro. Like, this is a notoriously fat nigga, bro. This ain't...
Nigga dick be sore to them.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. The type of fucking he talking about, the only type of niggas I could think that even possibly would get them numbers is porn stars. And again, a lot of those guys are in peak shape. A lot of, not all of them, but a lot of, especially the ones that do the most scenes, these guys are usually in shape. You know what I mean? At least to some degree, they have to be for the scene. Fat Joe was never that. This had to be the most athletic fat nigga of all time.
Didn't that nigga have a song about going rounds, pause?
I mean,
With like Chris Brown on the hook or something?
yeah, but bro, that's
nigga, he might have been one of them athletic offensive lineman type
Bro.
niggas. Where
bro, I'm not questioning. Bro, pause. I'm not talking about nobody's sex game. I'm talking about physicality from he was a very obese person that became less obese over time. Like, so he got his weight in check. But like Big Pun was 728 pounds when he died. 728 pounds. No, 600. It could be 628 pounds. And it was something big, like it was a crazy number like that. Like closer to 1,000 than it was to 100, put it like that. In fact, Joe wasn't far behind him at his biggest. Like, we talking about, nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with, no, nigga, that's not possible. It's not, nigga, you done seen, no, nigga. It's not fucking
about 600 pounds.
Like, come on, bro. You done seen it, it's not possible, guys. It's not possible. Now, some bitches on top of them, some sure. But them niggas, no, nigga, it's just not possible. The calories that it takes would make them like, no.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to, bro.
Nigga, your heart fisted.
Yeah, fucking take a certain amount of energy.
Your blood going to your shit
effort,
like that.
bro.
Nigga, your heart fisted me.
Bro, fucking take a certain amount of energy.
Like, nigga, you already keep eating too much, and now you want to fuck?
Bro. You gonna explode, nigga. You ain't gonna fucking, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is you thinking? The logistics ain't there, gang. Like, I'm like, hella, nah.
Nigga, heart struggle.
Bro, how? How? It's not possible, nigga. It's not possible. You have to, like, show me real biometrics on this shit.
I gotta send blood to your penis again, nigga. Like,
bro. Traversing 550 pounds of fat, nigga, no.
On liquor and whatever else you
bro,
with.
What? Come on, bro. What? A lot of these niggas is miracles to be here. For what the nights they used to describe.
Yeah. Probably doing some lines and some other shit.
Bro, all in a night. And that's till they go to the next place and do it again. Come on, man. 4,000 times.
That nigga heart flipping over tables. Like, nigga, ugh. I'm tired of this shit.
If this was an accusation for Terrell Owens, maybe.
Yes.
But come on, bro. You the fuck, bro. That shit take effort, bro. You ain't just, come on, bro. 700, come on, bro.
Yeah.
For you to do anything, nigga, especially if you're a bit short. Or if you got a little bitch, you got to squat. Do all this extra shit with your bitch.
That could be a workout right there.
Right there, bro.
Nigga get a round or two into that. Nigga
bro,
wake up the next day like, why the fuck is my stomach sore and my legs and shit?
Why the fuck is my quad swole? Like, nigga, that shit, yeah. Forgetting you try to do that one leg thing. Nigga, so, like, yeah, all that shit, nigga, you doing like one leg pirouettes in the bitch. Nigga, come on, man. Come on, man. What we doing? What we talking about, Dubz? Come on, man. Be fucking for real, Dubz. And again, man, like I said, 4,000 times. Come on, man. And then you said, like I said, you talking about kids. You say you seen. Come on, man.
R. Kelly overdosed this week. They have to rush him to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Now his lawyers trying to push even more for him to get out. Get out.
Are you hearing what they saying happened?
They
They
shot the
saying
Michael
the
Jackson, that
overdose-
nigga.
Yeah, they said he was at a hospital, and somehow he got a volatile concoction or whatever medication he was supposed to have. So that's where the attorneys is using the gripe, because they're saying like he was at like the infirmary and like niggas is like dropping shit in his bag. Like he Jason Bourne style. You know what I mean? Like,
If you mix this with this, then it'll cause this
right,
reaction
yeah,
type
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? Like somebody tried to get him out of here to overdose. Oh, he had a bad reaction to a drug type way. Like no shame. Like you see what I'm saying? After whatever, he's supposed to got attacked. That's how he got in there in the first place. So it's like, nigga, somebody's trying to get the job done.
Somebody was like, "Nah, nigga, you ain't just gonna be able to be in here."
But also, no, not just that though. But I'm saying you gotta think like that's a sophisticated way of going about it. Like it's not like he in the hospital.
Yeah, it ain't the Tory Lanez thing
Right.
where you gotta walk up to him and you on camera while you poking him up.
Right.
Pause.
But like this is a sophisticated way of doing it. It's just because again, presumably if he dies, it's an overdose. At best, it's a search of who was in the room, et cetera, et cetera. It's no real murder weapon. It's no real It's no
Yeah.
blood. It's just something in his.
Yeah, because that's one of them things where
See what I'm
the
saying?
last
'Cause of-
person in the room they could have not did it, but
Right.
the person that was in there before them
Right.
was the
So
nigga
it's
that
like
was like
'cause
all
of-
the time and
Yeah,
shit.
so
It's gonna
right.
drip like this.
Right.
And we going.
Right. So they could have did 30 minutes before.
Or on the last shift or whatever.
You know what I mean? It's some sophisticated shit. Like.
Let me drop this at the top of the bag, so by the time it get to him, 3 or 4 niggas might have walked in by the time it get to him.
You on an Uber on the plane? I ain't saying to get that deep, but I'm saying domestic wasn't. We're gonna have somebody go in here and try to smother him,
Yeah.
choke him, stab him. We're just gonna make him go into convulsions. He's gonna die due to the injection. Then it's nothing. Like I said, the basis of investigation. At worst, it's a good riddance.
Yeah. But niggas would have went crazy if that would have happened around Juneteenth, nigga.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Because now Juneteenth is like a R. Kelly holiday, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It is like that because it's like that shit happened.
Niggas would have been stepping in the name of love everywhere after that.
Oh yeah, it definitely would have. It definitely would have been a galvanizing situation for a lot of people because again, it would have. Like I said, that's just from what I seen. Like I said, now I'm not saying he deserved to get out of jail or nothing like that, but I'm saying it's very clear that this isn't just a one-off whoopsie, wrong place, wrong time type shit. Like they're trying to prove a point at the bare minimum.
Yeah. I thought that nigga music was like pulled from everywhere. But I be seeing
Oh no,
chicks with his shit in their Instagram stories
yeah,
and
they
shit.
can't.
I be
They
like,
can't. Well, they can't do that. First off, legality wise, I don't think. Not for long, because that's like a discrimination thing. But I mean, other than that, I think it's also a demand thing.
Let me see what that
It's also a
hidden
demand
for.
thing. So, gotta remember that too. But I think they gonna come up with their own reasoning anyway. Like I said, with a lot of the shit that happened with that case at this point, again, it's not me being an advocate because I already said this type of shit, but it was crazy how he got prosecuted in a lot of ways. Because again, it was a one-man RICO. It was a lot of the stuff was based off of the mounting of the public opinion in a lot of situations as to how he went about it versus the criminality of it. He was charged criminally. Whatever they found, I guess, was enough, So unless you can appeal it, that is what it is. But past that, they got to explain a lot of this shit. And thus far, they ain't been able to explain it. Like I said, explain how a nigga bag get like that, all of that.
Yeah. But I guess they just took a lot of his bread too from the music that he was dropping. So
Yeah, they took it. They said they got paid.
And they've been trying to get that shit back too. So
there's a lot little, but like I said, a lot of these situations is starting to come up where it's starting to make a lot of what happened with him look kind of crazy because again, a lot of these people like the more it keeps going on, the more it's getting exacerbated, right? So you got this is just week over week, bro. At this point, you got Shannon Sharp, and it's like, bro, y'all think all these people really just sexually assaulting people and they just running like y'all think it's that demonic? Not like on some shit I'm saying just regular. And y'all think all these people are just around, just witnessing it, just witnessing kids get violated and stuff, and nobody said nothing. Not the chef, not the janitor, nobody's like, nah, this shit is crazy. I'm not fucking with it.
yeah, and even Shannon Sharp, he had to text too, and it was like y'all going back and forth, and you want to have big black babies and all this shit, and it's
right. The accusations are starting to be less and less concrete and much more abstract in how it's more of an interpretation. That's why I said we get into a weird space because we're no longer where people are. It's like boom, violation. Like I said, it got to the point where all of these situations is congruent to each other. Where it's like, no, nigga don't even gotta. They're saying like they don't even say or I ain't did. But, oh, just do it. And then it's after a while, I ain't want to do this no more. Sexual assault.
yeah. I think with the internet now, they'll try to get their money behind the scenes and use that as a threat. Like, hey, if this shit get out here in the court of public opinion, you gonna look a certain way. Like with Tyler Perry, niggas been like, oh man, this nigga been gay for years. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't care if he gay or not, but if this come out, it help confirm it, and I want some money from it. So give me what I want now, or I'm gonna go out here and do this.
And that's what this is. And so that's what I'm saying. The system, the system we create and protect, it's the people that we gotta admit and accept. People that found the loophole. They have found a way to use it to extort people, and that's the reality of this. This is just real life blackmail and extortion. This is.
Mm-hmm. They all get the same lawyers or the same legal team.
This is just legally. they found the legal loophole to where they can exploit it and they can just blackmail people. And something that is allowing you to do something that you're trying to say is illegal seems redundant you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it must be corrected because people are now being able to, boom, leverage knowledge.
Because I'm going to drag your name and it's going to hurt your brand and you're going to lose some money. Like, you was making $50 million a year. Like, that $10 million gonna have to.
And I can now do that legally, and that's okay.
And I might not win, but I'm gonna probably get a little bit of satisfaction knowing that I chopped $40 million out your pocket.
Right.
Cause Shannon Sharp, he stepped away from ESPN.
Right. There's no ramification for it. It's just.
And now he just doing his shit, like the shit with Ocho Cinco with his interviews and shit,
Right.
And that's probably some good money, but nigga, you need that ESPN bread because that's
the bag fucked up for sure. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
Come on, man. And then these situations are turning out to be amounting to nothing. They settle out of court for $1 million plus the fees or something. Anyway, and it's like, bro, you could just do this.
And then when another lawsuit come up, they be like, "Oh, he settled this many times on the side," and it's like, bro, like,
That's
do you
the
want
setup.
me to?
That's the setup. That's what I'm saying. We gotta address that. Now let's cheers to that, man. This is the Poor Podcast, episode 145. We want y'all to like, subscribe, share, man. Hit the notification bell. Listen, man. Make sure y'all out there with the legislation and shit, getting y'all weather together because as you can see, it is dastardly on the front. It's getting to the point where it's getting crazy, and you gotta keep your weather together. So we gonna cheers.
Stay on top of your bread because most of these niggas is struggling and they need this shit. So that's why they going after it. It's about to get ugly in these streets.
We're gonna cheers y'all like, subscribing, and sharing. And as always, make sure you
Pull up.
pull up.
Don't smell bad.
Ah.
That's the stingiest in they hoe.
Right. That's so strong. So much bite.
Yeah, even the aftertaste not like sweet like a normal inhale.
So much bite. I can't do
It'll
that.
probably be a good mixer though.
Yeah,
But,
that bitch has so much bite. Can't do that one.